So you got a good setup. You got a good grip. We're working on your grip, trying to get a little stronger in your left hand. You have an unusual little move on the takeaway here, but it's not a bad thing. You sort of preset your hands right there. But you got a really good shoulder turn, beautiful, tall, flexible, athletic looking motion there. Your head moves a little bit, not much though, but it comes up. You see that, Andrew? That's what we want to eliminate. I don't want you standing up on the backswing. So yeah, your head comes up a little bit now. I don't think you have to do that. I think that's just a bad habit you've gotten into. Now, like most kids, your right heel's way up off the ground, and you're really using your lower body well there. I mean, that's great. But you're out, a little bit out of what we call out of sync. Your lower body is running out in front of your upper body here. See, your hips are way out in front, and your arms are way behind. So if we look at a tour player, they're a little more synced up. Incidentally, while we're talking about the bunker, low hands, ball forward, quick set of the wrists. There, coming through. Keep that face open. Let the club head pass your hands. You can see the club's right here. He's not closing that face up. Right shoulder finishes through. Now, back to the swing a second. The hips are moving first, then the trunk, but the arms get back in front of the hips. In your swing, sometimes you get your lower body out in front too much. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to get your timing better. The other thing we talked about was your weight distribution. I want to make sure you're 50-50 heel to toe and 50-50 from right to left at address. As you go back to the top of your backswing, your weight goes a little bit into your right side. You can see it's 75%. Your heel to toe weight distribution, you got a lot of pressure in your right foot. That's good. As you transition, your weight goes to your left. That's good. And you're pushing, you got a lot of pressure against your left toe. That's good. That means you're getting power from the ground. In golf, there's three forces. There's rotational force, there's vertical force, and lateral force. So you're using those. You're using the ground well, so that's good. But your hips get a little out in front of your arms there. So we're going to try to keep that right foot down a little bit closer to the ground and not get the lower body to spin so quickly and get out in front of the upper body. You're adding a little bit of lofted impact right there. The club head's passing your hands a little bit, and we're going to work on getting the handle to lead a little more through the hitting zone. But the big thing for today is getting that grip right. And I'm going to show you if I can find the right guy here. There's Jeff Sluman. I'll be playing with him next week, next Monday actually. I get in there, but I'm going to try to play a practice round. You see his grip, how his hands are close together. You can see his left hand is rotated over. So the grip is really important. Now Corey Pavin has a very weak grip, and I was going to show you him. His left hand is really weak on there. You see how he doesn't have his left hand turned over hardly at all there. So there are guys with weak grips, but there aren't many. There's only been about 2 really good players over history that have had a real weak grip. There's your typical grip there. So I'm going to be a stickler for your grip. If you have any questions. Now Fred Couples, look how strong his left hand. He's got a left hand that's very strong on the golf club. But I think for you, that little stronger grip is going to be helpful. And this is Hunter Mahan. I was at the Masters. I got some video of some of these guys, but so there's a good grip. Anyway, we're going to stick to the fundamentals. Grip is one of the important fundamentals. See how close those hands are together. There's no separation in the hands there. Alright, enough said.